to the state without discrimination. Governor Fubara gave the charge when he received CP Olatunji Disu on a courtesy visit at Government House in Port Harcourt. The governor said the fight against crime and criminality should be done without compromise, as Rivers State is at a critical period in its history when a particular situation has been mismanaged to heighten security concerns. He told the CP to deplore his experiences and understanding of the terrain having served in the state before to ensure that there's continual peace so that the development plans by his administration are not hampered. Governor Fubara promised continual support of the state government to strengthen the capacity of the police to discharge it on its responsibility, saying that he's for all and not for any particular person. The new Commissioner of Police, CP Olatunji Disu, who is the 45th Commissioner of Police posted to Rivers State that takes over from CP Polycarp Woyi Emeka, assured that he will adopt a proactive policing strategy that will deploy efficient surveillance, mutual trust within the rank and file, and from members of the public in protecting life and property in the state. President Bola Tinubu has called for German investment in critical sectors of the Nigerian economy, such as power and rail transportation. The statement by his special advisor on media and publicity, Ajuri Ngelale, said President Tinubu made the call at a meeting with the German Chancellor Olaf Scholz on the sidelines of the G20 Compact with the Africa Economic Conference in Berlin. The president said German investment was needed in critical growth-enabling industries in energy, transportation and electric power generation, transmission and distribution. He added that Siemens can play a role in Nigeria's rail network with the provision of ultra-modern trains and railway, as it is doing in Egypt, where it's constructing 2,000 kilometers of ultra-high-speed rail network across 60 cities. President Tinubu drew the attention of the German leader to the need for the German business community to focus on value-additive processing in Nigeria's solid minerals, agriculture, automobile, and other job-creating areas. Now, on his part, the German Chancellor expressed readiness, but said there was need to resolve administrative and financial hurdles in the sector, noting that it was possible with a lot of investment, cheap, skilled labor, and adequate internal and shipping infrastructure for imports and exports to flow easily. The two leaders agreed to deepen collaboration on the utilization of advanced biometric systems and border control technology to check irregular migration. Senate has queried the Nigerian Agricultural Insurance Corporation, NAIC, over failure to submit its 2021 to 2023 financial records for audit. Chairperson of the Joint Senate Committee, Senator Sani Musa, scrutinizing the 2024 to 2026 medium-term expenditure and fiscal strategy paper, issued the query at the ongoing public hearing. Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of NAIC, Folashade Joseph, appeared before the committee to defend the agency's plan to increase revenue in the 2024 fiscal year. Joseph said her agency was unable to remit revenue to the federal government's account because it recorded a huge loss in 2022. Responding, Senator Musa, who is also chairman of the Senate Committee on Finance, queried the agro-insurance agency for recording a huge loss despite financial support and intervention from the federal government. He directed the NAIC boss to present the agency's audited account from 2021 to the third quarter of 2023 for the committee to determine whether the agency has incurred a loss or not. Senator Musa lamented that many of the ministries, departments and agencies, MDAs, of the federal government mismanaged funds allocated to them and assured that the upper legislative chamber would block revenue leakages in all MDAs. And now on foreign reports. More than a dozen people have been injured and several others feared dead in Liberia after a vehicle rammed into supporters of President-elect Joseph Boakai. It came just hours after Liberia's electoral body declared him the winner of last week's presidential election. In his concession speech, President George Weah had called for unity. In a statement, the police called what happened an accident and urged Unity Party UP supporters to remain calm while investigations were underway. However, Buckeyes UP called the incident a barbaric act of domestic terrorism and said it was cancelling all celebratory gatherings until further notice. And that's it on the news in brief. Stay tuned for more news reports at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Good afternoon.